Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Fuck. I forgot to connect to add a vibrator. Oh my goodness. Just because everything was broken down just before I'm a bit late because everything was like down, broken, completely broken. Things didn't work. And so I was like, okay, you know what? I don't want to do like a second time what I like the same problem that I had yesterday with the Goose game, that everything was broken down. And so I was like, okay, you know what? Let me take a little bit of time. I'm going to begin like 15 minutes late, but I think they will, like, you guys will forgive me because at least you will have the possibility to bonk me relentlessly. Okay, I can be bonked, unfortunately. Now I know I will come, like, regret it later, but well, never mind. Anyway, guys, if you didn't know, I announced the poll for the celebratory stream for 1,000 followers on YouTube, because I am very, very, very near it. Hi, 30 seconds in and already the first one. It was something out of your imagination. Why are you telling me that I swore? I don't recall that. I didn't. I think I didn't. Absolutely. 0 swears on this. We are a family channel. Yeah, sure. It's funny because Ciel started to say, "Mom, don't say that." Oh. I sometimes swear when I drive. I will tell you, I'm a good driver, but I'm also the one like swearer driver. Is that even a thing? I don't know, but I do swear right now. My lady does not cuss. It's a secret between us, okay? But I might cuss occasionally, and my daughter already knows that she's not supposed to do that, and she's already scolding me. So technically, we can say that my 2-year-old is better than I am. Yes, absolutely. Yes. She's also starting to get very... Guys, you have no idea. She's one of the... Well, no. Tidiest, no. She's a mess. She makes a mess of everything. Like, the other day... Okay, let me just tell this thing, and then we go on to what happened the other day, because it was... I kind of pity the ones that came onto that table after us, but okay, that's a story for later. So she's very, very organized. Okay, not tidy, but organized, because everything needs to be organized her way. So now her shoes goes she has a place for the shoes. She has a place for her toys. She has a place for everything, and so she's better than I am. Whenever I go and I have a little bit of a rush, like in that room, a fucking tornado happened. Like, everything is around. Oh, I knew that I didn't need. I shouldn't have had tea before the stream. Damn it! Now I think I might have the Italian name is actually hernia hiatale, is like something around like the top part of the esophagus that apparently it's something like it's hernia. I don't even know if that's the English name, but whatever. Hernia. I have no idea. I don't want to go and look it up, okay? But anyway, it's a genetical conditions. Like you just have it since you kind of were born. Well, anyway. Nah, don't worry. Jugular, yeah, it's basically around it. Not really jugular, more like between around the esophagus. I don't know the exact thing. I am ignorant. Okay, if there is one thing that I am, it's ignorant about bodily parts. Okay, now I can tell you what an elbow is. I can tell you like external parts. Everything is fine. I can pinpoint anything. Ask me something about what's inside. I just barely know anything. And there is another thing, okay? Because that needs to be said. Because it irks me every single time. Okay? Because people make fun so much of people from the USA that they cannot pinpoint stuff in Europe. Oh, do you know where Estonia is? I don't know where the fuck Estonia is, okay? I have no idea where Estonia is, unfortunately. I know what Estonia is. I know that it's a country. I have no idea how to pinpoint that onto the map, and I'm European, so I am geographically impaired. I have no idea. Ask me something about Italy. For the longest time, I was sure that Bologna was in the center of Italy. No, Bologna is in the north. Okay, whatever. Like, that's my level of geographic knowledge, okay? I am horrible at anything geographical. Have a nice warm medical beer. It help you? Probably. Maybe. Edward, drinking stream is still on. Can happen. It can. Then think Europe. What? Listen, not all Europeans are smart. I am on the dumber side, and you know it. I never I consider myself dumb. Okay. I might. There is one thing in which there are some things in which I am absolutely ignorant, like terribly so, and there are some things that I am quite. I do have quite an insight. For example, apparently, like I went to the therapist after Ciel's delivery, and And she told me, you are one of the most sane, traumatized person I saw. Because, and I don't know if it's good or bad, but the thing is, I am able to deeply analyze myself. Like, I do analyze myself all the time, and I rethink of things. I try to delve deeper. Hi, Switcher, welcome. Dive deeper into like myself, my own thoughts, how I behave, how I can improve myself. The thing is, I want to improve myself. I am on a journey of self-improvement, and that's constantly something that I do since I was like teenager. Because the thing, you have no idea. You don't know that. I used to be an incredibly proficient liar. You have no idea, but I used to be an incredible liar, okay? Then, why? Because it was mostly because of my parents. Listen, they are amazing parents, okay? But I am the first child, and they were incredibly controlling, mostly because they wanted to protect me. I do understand that. Okay, as a mother, I do understand that. They wanted to protect me, but at the same time, oh, don't worry, take your time to lurk, okay? I hope that I'm able to cheer you up. So basically, they are incredible parents, but they protected me a little bit too much. So for example, at 13 years old, I wasn't even able to go out and take an ice cream for myself. So for example, I became incredible, and I was bullied at school. And my parents, whenever I was bullied, they were like, oh, because I'm a horrible liar now. Let me tell you the story. So I became a very proficient liar because I didn't want them to worry over the fact that I was bullied, and I didn't want to worry, and I wanted to have a little bit of freedom. Like, I would lie I went to my friend, and instead we went to ice cream. Like, the thing is, I was a good liar, but at the same time, I wasn't a crazy, like, I never went even to a club, for example. I could technically lie and go, but I never did. But at a certain point, like, it became so much, like, something that kind of was a second nature to me, and I felt disgusted with myself. So I was like, I really don't want to be like this anymore. And so, also, trauma is involved. Even this, like, I was dumped in a very horrible way by my first girlfriend, and so basically, I decided to stop lying. It took me so much time, but now I cannot tell a lie for myself. Like, even if I try, like, you can immediately spot it. So I don't anymore. It's just like, it took me time, so many years, but in the end, like, I prefer to tell the truth, honestly. And in the end, if it goes well, nice. If it doesn't go well, at least I was honest. That's my point of view now. But it took, I think, a lot of growth and a lot of self-analysis and a lot of self-improvement. And I'm not stopping now. I'm going to be the better version of myself every single day. I don't know, personal, I suppose. What's the word, actually? Like, I not I comes to me in Italian, doesn't come to me in English. Like, personal idea, like my personal point of view of life, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I can't lie anymore. I lost. I used to be also a pretty like driven person for goals. I think Ciel would appreciate the more honest version of you. But I didn't start for her. I started for myself, because the thing is, I want to be someone I am satisfied. I want to be proud of being myself. Okay, I want to be proud of being myself. I don't want to be someone that I have ideas. I will stand by those ideas, but I want my ideas to reflect what I want to portray. And so if I notice that something doesn't sit right with me, because, for example, my upbringing, my societal norms that are deeply ingrained into my brain. Hi, Edward. Hello, welcome. How are you? Deeply ingrained into my brain, and I don't like them because I don't feel like I just don't like them. For example, there's some preconceived notion that I fought very hard to remove, and that's just because the way I grew up, I just saw some things that I was taught that some things were normal, not by my parents necessarily, but by television, by many things. Just a silly example, okay, shaving armpits. Like I do have a preference for shaving armpits. I shave my armpits, okay? I don't like to go like around, okay, to go out and have like hairy armpits. I just don't like them on myself, okay? And I used to be like not very pleased, which like not very pleased. It's just that it felt wrong. Like I saw someone with unshaved armpits and I was like, oh, that feels kind of wrong. But that was my first instinct. And then I was like, okay, but in the end, what does it change for you? Nothing. It's your body? No. Does it do anything to you? Not really. Does it impact your life? Nah. Is that important? Absolutely not. So you like preferences are okay. Like you can just say, okay, yeah, I prefer like shaving armpits, but don't judge others. And so I just like work into a sort of conditioning myself, I suppose, that it's not your life, it's their life, it's their body. They can do whatever they want. You can like prefer other things, but don't judge. and it took me a while, but eventually I was able to do that. It's just hard. It's not easy, but I'm quite proud of that. Like it's just tiny things, but like you run out of shit in any end. Hi, hello, Sim. Welcome to this place, this random beautiful place full of brain cells. Hopefully by growing all of you guys, I will be able to be smarter and maybe be geographically better, geographically less impaired. Sorry, I was just saying that I am horrible at geography before. So yeah, so I think that self-improvement is nice. Also, yes, I ran out of shits to give, honestly. Many things, to be honest. Wait a second. Sorry. I think that many things just are something that I became unbothered with in time, eventually. Damn it, I'm sorry. I have a little bit of reflux today. So if you hear me coughing, unfortunately, I cannot do anything about it. I need to be, I need to have some exams done, but I'm going probably to wait until next year to do them, mostly because of money. It's always like that. Anyway, hello, Craig. Thank you so much for the campaign. Anyway, so what I was saying was
friendly reminder
to stay hydrated. Actually, I don't have water here, so I have to go and take it. Should I make a run for it or should I not? Anyway, what's the capital of Czechoslovakia? Don't know. Oh, that's Prague. Okay, I am okay with that. The problem is I cannot pinpoint Prague on a map. Okay, the problem is I cannot. I hope you. I can't get better. Unfortunately, this is something that can't get better because it's a genetical conditions. My grandfather has it. My mother has it. My sister has it. I have it. It's something that eventually was going to come. For me, it's particularly bad because it started when I was 16. So I'm kind of used to that now. Anyway, so I completely forgot what I was saying. We were talking about armpits, hairy armpits, the fact that, okay, we weren't talking about it in a weird way, okay? I was just like telling that I am, if you just came and you heard that I was talking about hairy armpits, yes, I was. It wasn't in a bad way, okay? It wasn't a bad way. I was going to say that I'm not a pervert, but I am a pervert. The problem is I'm not a pervert for armpits or feet. But I am a pervert, yes. But that's beside the point. Anyway, not this time. It wasn't a pervy argument. This time it was about the fact that I got used to people having hairy armpits because it's not my. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Anyway, there we go. It's okay, don't worry. Anyway, hi, 𝐶𝐿, welcome. And welcome to the tower, to this tower. Be careful, because you can go to dungeons. If you behave badly, I can put you under the dungeon. Well, anyway, so, anyway, it doesn't bother me anymore, because I mean, in the end, I just realized that, what the hell does it change for you? Nothing. So, well, anyway, I was kind of lurking from the start, so I know the context. Nice. Good. I'm happy about it. Anyway, so the thing is, I forgot again what I was going to say. Oh, shit. Okay. I was kind of banging my head onto the desk. Armpits. Damn it. Help me, guys. What I was going to say. Please help me. Oh, thank you, Sunny. Hello, welcome. So, I'm trying to remember. Hello, welcome. Welcome again to the dungeon. Armpits. Hey, not that. It's something that came to my mind later, but anyway, well, it will come to my mind if it's important. If it's not important, whatever. So the thing is, I just got used to that. It's not that important. Oh, now I remember. Please do not distract me any longer, okay? I ran out of shits to give in a way, because adulting kind of made half of the job for me, okay? The thing is, I have bigger problems than hairy armpits on other people now. And even if I was now, I have a child, and the child, it's like keeping me so much busy that I cannot give like zero fucks of like many of the world problems, because I am busy enough with my life. Well, that's not true. I do care about some things, but and I do keep updated on some things. You might be surprised about some of the subjects that I am actually better things. Yeah, exactly. I have a child of 2 years. I have a 2-year-old, okay, and this 2-year-old is very active, and I have almost a full-time job. So basically, if you don't know, in Switzerland, I don't know if it's the same for you. Like in Italy, when I am Italian, okay, but I live in Switzerland. So in Italy, we have just full-time, part-time. That's it. Part-time, it can go from anything from like 2 hours a day to 6 hours, 7 hours a day. It's just like not full-time. It's not really, it's a gray area. Like part-time can be anything. But in Switzerland, we have percentages. So you don't work part-time. You work 60, 70, 80. I work 80%. So it means I do like 6 hours and 43 minutes a day. So that's it. So I almost work full time. Okay. I have zero time and I have to work on things for the streams. I have to work. So similar here in the States. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Honestly, I don't know why Italians don't use this thing. Like, it's much, much more practical. It's one of the things that I have zero idea. There are some things in Italy that work so well, but honestly, once you start to use percentages, it makes so much more sense. Because, and I mean on a bureaucratic level, okay? If you think about bureaucracy, if you have to say, oh, how much do you work in a day? Oh, I work part-time, but what is part-time? Like, it can be anything, okay? But you say, I work 90%. It means that if, for example, here in Switzerland, 42 hours, it's the maximum amount that you can work in a week. Okay, so 90%, so sorry, 80%, let's take that. 80% of that, it means that it's, 6 days and 43 minutes a day. Okay, that's it. 37 hours, maybe, I don't remember. Anyway, the thing is, it's much more practical. It's so much better. I have no idea why they don't use it. But that is interesting. I never heard counting it that way. Yeah, exactly. And maybe I read it, this comment to my... Okay, well, anyway, I prefer it this way. I prefer it so much more this way. I think it's much more practical. And yeah, that's it. Now, on to 𝐶𝐿 story. This little troublemaker. So we went for Sunday. I was also talking to 𝐓𝐻𝑇 on Sunday, for example, because he was streaming and I hopped into his stream. But anyway, by the way, check out 𝐓𝐻𝑇. He's amazing. And he's having a low day. So it's 𝐓𝐻𝑇 Lane in the chat, so you can look it up. You can work more than 42. Well, no, you can't work. Wait. Yes, you can work more than 32. You can do extra hours, but it's all like overtime. So it's going to be paid 25% more. And if it's in the evening hours, it's going to be paid 25% more for overtime and 25% more for evening hours. So technically it's 50% more. So you're going to take 1.5 times what you're due hourly. And I have to say, Switzerland is very fair on this. I very much like this system, but my job technically is not allowing me. Hi, Hilachna, Ausmus. Welcome. Switzerland, no, sorry, my job does not make me work overtime. And honestly, I prefer this way because I'm lazy. I'm lazy as hell. Anyway, so 𝐶𝐿 story. We went on to a swimming pool on Sunday. And after that, we went, like this place is beautiful. And it has a place to make an aperitivo onto the lake. It's so beautiful. And we kind of took a sort of lounge area. Okay, it's a very lounge area with some sofas, a low table. 𝐶𝐿 was having the time of her life because she could reach everything because the table was like perfect for her height. She proceeded to take like pane carasau, which is a sort of like flatbread, not very dissimilar from crackers, and then there was grissini, and then there were like a little piece of bread, and she was like crunching, everything was falling down. If you saw her, like right below her, there was like this sort of graveyard of breadcrumbs and fallen like bread pieces, and there were a lot of little sparrows. A multitude of little sparrows, and since they live like constantly around humans, they have no fear of humans at all. Like you could walk and they like just sleep between your like feet without problems. So you could see her eating and making a mess of everything. And then there were like this storm of little birds around her. She kind of looked like a Disney princess. It's just that instead of being interested in her, like they were just pecking whatever was falling from her. Which is nice because in a way, like less work for the servers. That's good. Like, we still left a mess, and I was like, I'm very sorry, here's a tip, please, I'm very sorry, she made a mess. Shit. Oh, wow, okay. That's an adorable thing. Yeah, I have a couple of photos of that. I share them with my grandmas. Not with my grandmas, with her grandma, with my mother. And she was like, oh, she's adorable. Yeah, the problem is like your breadcrumbs anywhere. Oh, and she discovered guacamole. Guacamole. We say guacamole. I don't know how it's called. Okay, we say guacamole, and I think probably that's sort of correct-ish pronunciation. Anyway, he discovered guacamole, and that guacamole that they serve there, it's loaded with onions. Okay, she's not normally someone that really likes like onions. She likes leeks. Okay, I put leeks on a leek, like the vegetable. Okay, like I have that one. Okay, the leek. So I cut it like thin slices, and I put like sprinkle it on everything that I make, because if something had leeks in it, she likes it. So that's a safe measure to have her like eat stuff. So that's good. Still, she basically she devoured the whole like bowl of guacamole. It's the Italian pronunciation. We say it this way, and I never used it in English. So I think I heard it, I heard English speakers saying guacamole somehow, I think, but it doesn't come to my mind. Like, it's like lime. There is a funny story about, it's very close to the English pronunciation. Oh, okay, nice. So guacamole is also in English. I heard guacamole sometimes. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes, what do I? Why do I keep forgetting stuff? Shit. Do you like ceviche? Yes. Oh my God, ceviche it's so nice. Yes, I do. I do like ceviche. Yes. Have you ever tried tartar? I don't know if it's not. But I mean, it's such an easy dish. But even if you don't call it tartar, I think like there you have something similar. It's like raw beef, like thinly cut by chopped, like thinly chopped. Okay, with a knife, and then. In Italy, it's served with raw egg, which I don't eat. I don't like raw eggs at all, but Albion loves it. I personally don't. I prefer it. In Switzerland, it's served with butter. Try it, huh? How do you... Ceviche? 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 I have no idea. I say ceviche, okay? Whatever. Is that wrong? I don't know how it's pronounced. Okay, tell me how it's pronounced. How do you pronounce that? Ceviche. Okay. Ceviche. Is that how it's for really? For real? Ceviche. Oh, that's going to take me a while to get used to. I was like, ceviche. Okay, I think like this. Ceviche, like this. Oh, okay, ceviche. Okay. You said it right the first time, so then you change. Well, better than ceviche, okay? and if I were to use the Italian pronunciation, is 𝐾𝐵. Because we have CH for us is the hard K. Yeah, that's pretty close. Okay, nice. I never had to use it, actually. Never had to use it. And that's one of the problems of learning English by reading, because I read and then I try to guess how things are pronounced. So, for example, for the longest time I was saying, sorry, my brain is not braining, okay? I'm out of brain juice today. I'm trying my best to make sense of what I'm saying. But if I use some random words, I'm just tired. Don't worry. My brain is okay. English pronunciation is so silly. Just wait until you go to the German one. Like, it's not that much better. And Well, Italian pronunciation actually is kind of regular. A few things just sometimes change, but most of things are regular. Once you know how what there are the rules of pronunciation, you sort of are able to get like 99% of the words correct. Your English is far superior to any second language I know. Bien sûr, mais j'ai parlé un petit peu de français aussi. Und ich spreche nur ein bisschen Deutsch. Aber das ist nicht so einfach. Technically, I am polyglot. I speak at least 4 languages on a daily basis. Yes, I do speak 4 languages on a daily basis. And then I do speak some German and some Korean. Yeah, I'm flexing. Astra flex. Astra flex actually has a story. So I used to be in a big group of friends that are also VTubers, and I used to like share everything that I was doing, I used to be not a party goer, but I love to go at events. Her German is better than my German is better than my English. Nah, no. It's just that if you don't speak German, it seems like I'm saying so many difficult things, but I'm just saying like, oh yeah, but I'm also like speaking German, some German as well. So, but I bet your Korean is better than your. Oh, I don't speak Spanish. I'm not able to speak Spanish. I never studied it. Well, I can understand it. Me hablo Astra. Yo soy una streamer. But the thing is, I know my Spanish is horrible probably. But in like I can introduce myself in Korean and I know some random words. So, and I know some. I can introduce myself and I can say a couple of things in Korean, but I cannot actually have a proper conversation. But I can understand a conversation in Japanese sometimes. If they use very basic words, I'm able to understand, but not. Hablo means I speak. Me llamo Astra. Me llamo Astra. That's true. I'm sorry. Still. Well, and I can speak Italian, of course. Mi chiamo Astra e la mia lingua madre è italiano, quindi che cacchio volete da me? È ovvio che parlo italiano, cioè è la mia lingua natale, cioè sono nata in Italia a parlare in italiano. Madonna mia, anche la mia italiano oggi fa schifo. Yes, my Italian as well. Oh, today, like, it's horrible. And if I mix some things now, it's just because my brain is like kind of trying to wire itself around like speaking multiple languages at the same, like switching languages between one and another. So sometimes when it happens, I just like switch things around and I say 2 things in Italian, I say 2 things, 1 random words in Italian here and there, some words in German. And sometimes some words don't come to me in this language, but they come. Makes it... Yes, it's completely true. Those that say that speaking multiple languages is like speaking shit in all the languages you know, basically. Because like you keep like trying to remind yourself how to say something. Yeah, that's basically what happens. Like if I speak for a prolonged time only in German, then I'm able to focus on German. If I'm speaking for a long time in English, that's no problem. If I speak only in Italian, that's okay. If I speak only in French, that's also okay. If I have to switch constantly, it's a nightmare, completely. Like whenever we go out, so Alvin doesn't speak any English, 0, okay? So whenever we go abroad and he doesn't know the language, of course, me neither. I need to speak like English with locals, and I have to speak that, translate to Albion, then to speak them in English to refer what Albion said to me in Italian, and then I need to go back to Albion to speak in Italian and then to them in English. It's a mess. Like every single time, like my brain at night is like. Poof, exploded. It's a nightmare. I did it multiple times, and that's why I don't brain short share. So yeah, exactly. Like it's just so easy to do that, but happens. Still, I want to say something in Korean, for example. Astra. I think it's I should have said my name is Astra, something like that. The thing is, in Japanese and Korean, I learned phrases. I learned phrases by memory, and I didn't. Can you say one sentence when every other word is different between the languages, you know? Actually, with some languages, it's possible. With others, it isn't. Because for example, with Japanese and Korean, I can do it with Italian, English, and French and German, but I cannot include. Wait, I can include some things from Japanese inside them, but I cannot include things from Korean because their like sentence structure is kind of completely different. Also, the Japanese one is different, but for example, watashi no namae wa is like my name is. So I can say, so watashi is I. So chiamo is in Italian, but the thing is, no, because in Italian it's like mi chiamo. So the possessive is ingrained inside the. Okay, no, it doesn't work like that. So I can say watashi in Japanese. That makes sense. And then me, okay, watashi mi heiße Astra. I use Japanese, Italian, and German. Okay, that's the best I can do. What is a broken Japanese I came into? No, that's not broken Japanese. That's like mixing weird like languages that shouldn't cross within one another. I was trying to make Aaron dared me to try to make a sentence in which every word was from a different language, and so that's why you came into a stream with a broken Japanese. Don't start forbidden magic now. I can see smoke coming from the ears from that focus. I told you I'm out of brain juice. Okay, try to deal with people from start of the day to the end of the day. At a certain point, you just want to smash a pen into their heads. You don't know my shenanigans on Discord, okay? You have no idea of my shenanigans on Discord and my deeply ingrained but animosity towards eye doctors, okay? Towards eye doctors, because unfortunately I work with them, and unfortunately I know that they are completely technology impaired. They cannot understand a control from an alt, okay, from their life. They are amazing at their job, absolutely. They are able to diagnose everything. Now, operating a computer, that's another story. The problem is, they come to me. I try to explain to them. They tell me I'm wrong. And I have to try to let them understand that what they are saying, it's not only not possible, it's completely stupid. Because yes, that happens. Also, I'm a junior developer and IT supporter, okay? That's what I do. I develop programs. That's my job. They ask me billing information. Billing. Do I have a wait? Yes, technically I studied billing, but not medical billing and not Swiss medical billing. I'm not I'm not, I shouldn't give those information. I shouldn't even know that. It's not my it's not part of my job. But alas, try to tell them that, oh, I can go to another company. I can just switch to another program. I love my job. I love my colleagues more than my job. I want to smash my pen in the face of someone, but I love my colleagues. They are the best. Tell them they're stupid. Oh, don't worry. I am the master of passive-aggressive night remarks. I sort of like weave into professional things, okay, into professional like stuff, okay, some night remarks, because yes, I need to get my revenge somewhere, okay. At least I need to, like, for example, today someone just asked me a stupid question, and it's like, as clearly stated, like, clearly stated, when someone writes you clearly stated, it means clearly stated inside the page, okay, has clearly stated in the page. Did you hear it? Did you hear me rubbing hands? It was the revenge. It was things about the revenge. Yeah, passive aggressive is the best kind of. Well, that's the proof that my microphone is good. Oh my goodness, you heard me. Stutter of doom and despair, rapping of sorrow and grief. Yes, I do stutter sometimes. Not all the times, but when I'm particularly tired, and also it happens, well, no, it happens also in Italian. It depends. I don't know. Goes from day to day, from topic to topic. I sometimes I stutter, sometimes I don't. Anyway, yeah, I'm like, Smithers. Free the dogs. I don't know how it's like in English, but like in Simpsons, Smithers, liberi cani. That's in Italian. Time's up for good night, Aaron. Thank you so much for dropping by. Lots of love to you, Lisa, and your kids. Bye bye. Have a wonderful night. Nighty night. And sleep. Anyway. So yeah, I was rubbing my hands absolutely. I am the queen of passive aggression, I suppose, when I want, but you truly have to deserve it. Like, it's not something that I freely give out. Like, you can, like, it takes me a lot of exposure, okay, to damn takes, okay, constantly, and people not understanding what I'm trying to clearly state to them, because I know how they work, they don't, okay, and then after a while I just like, you know what, let's just leave some passive aggression into it, because first I'm frustrated. I need to be polite. I cannot just like go and pen yourself your head onto the next wall, please. Like, just bang your head onto the next wall, please. Maybe some sanity will come into your brain. No, I cannot exactly go like that. So I'm like, okay, let's be polite, but at the same time, I need to sleep some passive aggression into it. Because yes. Also, I know they know that I'm trying to be passive aggressive, because the minute I start, tone suddenly changes. Like their writing style is so much more polite than. So yeah, it works, and I will use it. It's just like polite advice, okay? Just sometimes it's needed, okay? Sometimes it's needed, sometimes it's not. Going on to another topic, I got my hands on a beautiful, incredibly pretty like those a cube that it's made from like some sort of rubbery material, and it's filled with a very like soft thingy that I can just squeeze in my hands like an anti-stress, and it's so good. I never thought that I would need one of those, because I never thought it was like this, but it's strawberry scented, and it has tiny shells inside, and it's so cute, and it has also sparkly star shaped glitter. And you might think I am an adult and so should be immune to glitter. I am not. If there's something that sparkles, I am low-key tempted to get it. The amount of sparkly things that I have in this room is kind of insane. I have a sparkly rainbow colored room, because like the rainbow comes from the multitude of lights that I have all around. Because yes, if something it's can light up, it needs to be rainbow. Absolutely. You might not see it from my model, but I kind of like color things. So you see, I have a lot of colors, and that's why I like to be. Oh wait, I might be a little bit too big now for the screen. Let me get a little bit down so that downwards now. Can you see me okay? Your color palette is like, I know, it's yummy. It's so yummy. I love it. Well, it took me more than a year to make my model. So, but you know already. I told you already, Edward, because you were there for the review from Design is so pretty. Thank you. Honestly, it took me so much time. The first design that I had, it was completely different. It was like a swirly patterns. That was like a body. Is the Coliseum still single? Coliseum. Now I remember. Yes, the Coliseum is still single. Do you want to marry the Coliseum? Actually, let me see if the Coliseum is still single. If you don't know, we were talking a while ago about someone that was married to the Eiffel Tower. Is someone married to the Coliseum? Okay, no, so far it's still single. We have, guys, if you want to marry the Coliseum is up for grabs. You can be like Mr. Miss Coliseum. Now, we have a bigger question though. The Coliseum is male or female? Well, it doesn't matter really. But if you think about the Coliseum, would you think it's he, him, they, them, or she, her? Now, I don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea. She, her? Really? No, I would say. I would actually say I think they, them. I don't know. We can try and give random objects. Oh, that's an idea for the stream. Like, just take random objects and give them a gender or not. No, we cannot do that. That's the most silly idea that I ever had. Anyway, no, I actually had another idea for another stream for another day, but that's something for future Astra to announce. Still, I wonder. I don't know. To me, all types of buildings usually are either neutral or male. I don't see buildings as female. I don't know. Trees, though. Trees do I don't know, just struck like to me. Rating national monument Oh yeah, with like, oh yeah, we can absolutely date. Honestly, if you think of a building that you want to date, which one? The Colosseum had too many men. It also had too many women. That's like it had so many people in general. Like if you could date a building, which building would you date? I have to think about it because honestly, there are so many candidates for that. There are so many good buildings. So probably if buildings, yeah, no, if buildings were dateable, I would definitely be like not settling down. Definitely. I think they'd mind to have more. Oh yeah, it would be, oh, polyamory. Polyamory, absolutely. Probably. I would date multiple of them. Yes. Openly. We don't do things like we don't hide things in this house, but yeah, openly, absolutely. I would not settle down for one. I would need, like, there are so, I think I would go either for a very gentlemanly one or the goofball. Yeah, because if you want to know my type is the absolute goofball. Like I love silly people. I don't know. I think that my taste in 2D characters would actually say a lot more of my tastes. Like lately I have been obsessed with Billy from The Little Zero because he's an absolute goofball, and I don't know. Am I the only one that finds him sexy? I don't know. I just find him sexy. Incredibly so. Or I think it's 𝐲𝐻𝐿𝐷. I never saw 𝐲𝐻𝐿𝐷, but there is a lady from there that I would date 100%. Like it's a lady with the white hair and the round glasses. And she's like I don't know, like she's absolutely hot. She's the hottest. Yeah, I got one. I date a Sydney Opera House. That's a good one, actually. Oh, there are so many though. Like that Dubai. I think it's in Dubai. Let me see. Dubai Gold building. No, not the Burj Khalifa. We are talking about dateable buildings. If you have to date a building, which building would you date? Does it make sense? No, don't ask. It's just what building would you date? I think it's the Gold Center building or the Byte Gold Stock Extension. Let me see which one it is. Oh no, not one of those. Oh, but this one is good though. The Golden Gate. Oh, this one is nice. Yeah. KFC. I cannot argue with the choice actually because it's a good one. You would have a yeah, that's smart actually. You would have a lifelong supply of fried chicken. Oh my goodness, yes, that's genius. Yes, absolutely. KFC place, KFC building, absolutely. Now that's a building you could cook for you. Exactly. Like, and you shouldn't, and you cannot even like you don't even have to worry about what to eat at dinner, provided that you can eat fried chicken pretty much for every single day. I need my greens sometimes. I don't wear. Sorry, not wear. I don't eat. I said it. Okay, I said it that I would use random words by mistake, and that's what I'm doing. It's not the amount of smartness that doesn't compare to this prodigious brain that I'm implanted with. Chapeau, sir. Chapeau, sir. Unfortunately, my brain is not provided with the brain power that yours possesses. So please lend me some brain juice so that I can maybe become smarter. Perhaps in the future. The Golden Gate, guys. Check the Golden Gate in Dubai. It's beautiful. Also another dictable one. There are some sort of grocery store or supermarket would be better. Why didn't I think about that? No. You know those places that kind of have buffet thingies and have like multiple types of cuisine at the same time? Those. Because one, it's already cooked. You don't have to cook. And two, you can always change. You know, you can always choose like, oh, I want to eat Chinese today. I want, fusion restaurant. No, not fusion restaurant. Like, it's more like, provided that the quality of the food is not the best, but they tend to have like spaghetti, an area with spaghetti, an area with Italian things, an area with Chinese, an area with Japanese things, an area with Indian things. So you can always turn around. A food court, kind of, yes. I probably would date a food court. Yes. Yeah, or you can eat buffet and chain rest. Exactly, and you can eat whatever you want, however you want. I'm looking for status. It's the Roman Colosseum for me. Okay. Makes sense. Or you date some building that will make you rich so you can eat whatever you want. That also possible. The bill will definitely hurt. That's something that the hypothetical us will think about on another time. Budgeting is not for dreams. Budgeting is for reality. So bills in this idealized world is not something. Question is, will they pay? Maybe. Hopefully, maybe they offer. They will love me so much that they would offer me anything. Nah, I'm kidding. I am for equal opportunities, so I'm going to split the bill, I suppose. That's going to be very high, but whatever. It's dreamland, and we don't have to worry about bills. Well, let's just go on. Dateable buildings. Give me more. I don't know. No need to worry about some exactly. It's an hypothetical situation. When it will become, if it will become reality, which unfortunately the reality seems to be more and more weirder as we go on. So I fear it might be actually possible one day. That's going to be troubling, but that's something that we will worry about another day, another moment in life, not now. Date a country. For that, I'm sorry, but that would be Italy because food, because familiarity with food. If you think about it, Chinese restaurant might be spoiled because they basically have everything. Kind of, yes. True. That we also might have to think about it. This conversation is going into a very deeper topics than I thought, and I like it. If you don't know, I like deeply Albert and Einstein. Would you date Albert Einstein? Honestly, if I think about it, not really. Like I heard some stories about him. The thing is, I wouldn't. No. There are some stories about Albert Einstein that I found recently, and the thing is, many historical figures, they are idolized a lot, but they weren't the greatest persons in life, and many times they actually are. There is an ad that is starting 50 seconds. I actually should start to add an ad warning, something like that. The problem is, what I realized is that some countries would get an ad in certain points, and other countries would get it on others. So it's you can give like the alert, but the alert would work for my country. And so maybe you will have a warning, but your ad will start onto another moment. Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. Because like 14 seconds, it says to me, oh, in 14 seconds is going to be an ad. So tell me, if it starts an ad, after it finishes, you just tell me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is there an ad for you? Also, I'm probably toning down the ads as well. Unfortunately, 30 seconds. You did it exactly. Oh yeah, you're subbed, right. Exactly, like, that's for Switzerland. Now, if someone is watching from Switzerland, they will get an ad. But others don't. So I don't know how much it makes sense. Or maybe, finally, the fact that I don't want many ads it's clear to the Twitch gods. And so, can I get one? South Africa? I have no idea. I have no idea, my guy. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Zero idea. It's a mystery of life. Aside from that, no, it's kind of hard to like pinpoint exactly how ad works. I'm trying to get like I have an ad as a stupid song about a can of peaches. I love peaches in a can. Now what you reminded me. I have this memory. I have to share it. So my grandmother, my maternal grandmother, okay, she's still here, but she's not making this any longer, used to make me a dessert. Well, it's not really a dessert, it's more like whipped cream. But I didn't eat. So hold on, chat. She's speaking piccolo right now. No, my grandmother used to give me this as a treat when I was a child. She whipped cream. She made whipped cream with just a tiny bit of syrup from canned peaches, and then she would put like up in the plate the whipped cream, and then half canned peaches on the center, and she would call it like the sweet egg. It's like, because yeah, it looked like an egg in a way, no. And yeah, that was one of my. It's a very simple thing. It's so stupid. I don't even like it anymore. But when I was a child, that was one of my favorite treats. The other one, it's sizes and shoes. Okay. Holy English is ruining me. Don't worry. I get you. I'm so horrible at writing. Sometimes you have no idea. And not only writing. Like before, I was like, as I was selling instead of as I was saying. Like just, listen. It's evening for many of us. Used to pee. Oh, the peaches. It's okay. Don't worry. It's not typing anymore. Hey, don't worry. Listen, for the longest time. Oh, hi. Thank you so much, 𝐓𝐿𝐿𝐾𝐈𝐿. Welcome. Oh, you came from the YouTube when I was playing the library game. Yeah, I played it a while ago. I had that clip like stored somewhere, and then I basically like revived it after a while. And thank you so much for the well wishes. I wish the same for you. and a while ago, actually not a while ago, it still happens right now, of ruins. Did I say ruin? Oh my goodness. If I said ruin, I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to. So did I say ruins for some reason? Oh, okay. Stupid autocorrect. Okay, so my ruin. the the keyboard that I have is a mechanical one, and I had no idea the mechanical like keyboards after a while they start to stutter. If you cannot completely tear it apart and clean it, deep clean it, okay, obviously not with water, no, it starts to stutter and like do like some keys, yes, keys is the right word. Some keys might not work all the time. Some, if you press them once, maybe they write 2 or 3 times the same letters. That's what happened to me. Unfortunately, my keyboard, I cannot tear it apart and clean everything. I just can remove the keycaps. And so it keeps stuttering. I resolved for the moment with a program. By the way, if you want it, it's like, I think it's called K-Stutter. It's so good. Like it helps a lot, but it's not, it's just a temporary fix. As it gets like worse and worse, you need to change it. And I decided for the next one, I'm probably not going for a mechanical keyboard. Even if like this, listen to this. Oh my God. Okay, I made a mess but it's like so good, so good. Oh, by the way, I got a little clicker. I got a little clicker from AliExpress, and it's so good. I spend my whole day like just clicking it. Click, 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 click. I usually type fast so I don't suffer much with stutters or English issues like that. That's good. Good clicks. Yes, I love the clicks. Oh, and that made me think. That's what I was actually going to propose, but it came to my mind after the poll on YouTube for the 1,000 subscribers, soon to be 1,000 subscribers, which, yay! My goodness, I never thought I would reach this point, and I was like, I'm ecstatic. I know 1,000 might not seem a lot, okay? To me, they are. It's not easy, okay? Trust me, it's not easy at all. But I was like, I can actually try to make an SMR stream. Because the problem is it would be awkward as hell. Like it would be probably the worst ASMR stream that I can do because I'm horrible at it. So it will be mostly like a one-time thing for the meme of it, because like I'm not used to that. I don't even know what works for ASMR, so it will be just me trying random stuff. Okay, but I was like, okay, nah, maybe next time for another. I will like keep this idea stored away for another time. But I wish, I'm pretty positive that would be funny as hell, because I would be so awkward, because I have no idea what I would do, what to do, like literally. Because I don't watch ASMR. I have no idea how it works. It does not work for me. I don't like ASMR, and that's why I don't do it. Okay, that's why it would be a one-time thing. Possibly. So it will probably be funny. I need to run and take water. Is that okay? Can you wait for like 1 minute? You can go. And like 60.
Friendly reminder to stay hydrated.
Yeah. I go. 1 second. Okay, be right back, okay? If you hear weird sounds at me, like stomping my foot somewhere, that's normal. And Ciel is speaking in her sleep. She started to speak in her sleep. She sometimes like screams at 3 a.m, wakes me up, and then I cannot sleep anymore. So my average sleeping hours right now is 2 to 3 hours a night. Oh, I love it. I'm so well rested. I go on caffeine and vitamins, basically. That's my fuel right now. And like coffee, incredible amount of coffee, tea, whatever I can grab my hands on. And wait, actually, may I ask a question? because it's kind of weird for me. So I'll wake up and I'm tired and I want to sleep. But then comes the evening and I'm not sleepy. I'm incredibly awake. And then I go to bed. I don't have a lot of trouble sleeping lately, which I'm grateful for, but I am much more active in the evening / night. But then if I like in the morning, like I don't know, I am like the sleepiness that I have, it's incredible. Am I the only one? I know it, that there are some things I read about some things about like there are people who are more active in the mornings and there are people who are more like they should swap their like life around it, and they should be more awake during the night and sleep more during the day. It's kind of weird, because my mom is actually the opposite. Morning are so hard and I'm so much exactly. It's so much easy to be active at night. Yeah, night owl. Yeah, that's it. I was reading about something about wolves, and it didn't make much sense, but it's like apparently in the like Middle Ages, and well, actually before the invention of modern lighting, so like before fuel, basically, I can sleep at midnight and wake up at 2 and 3 a.m. I don't have this problem if I don't have CL that wakes me up. I wake up at around 6, 7. Sorry, had to. Yeah, I'm a boomer. Yes, I do things. It wasn't on purpose, by the way. It's just like happened. But yeah, I wake up around 6 or 7 o'clock. Let this ASMR stimulate the unpolished brain manifested within this humble stream on the venerable Astra myth. You're a poet, my dude. My friend, you should write poems. I think you should definitely. You have a knack for it. Whenever I had deadlines, I worked through the night and sleep through the morning. I wish I can. Unfortunately, I can't work during the day. I can't work during the night. I can only work during the day. Well, that's good because I can stream at night this way. Well, at night. At evening. Technically, it's night. It's still night. It's like 11:30 p.m. So it's night. I consider this night. Would you consider night like after 10 or after midnight? And before that, you consider it evening? Because I like after 10, I kind of consider that evening. Same. I usually sketch my stories at night. I think that at night, like, creativity is much more rampant. And the more that you get near the time for sleep, the more like your brain sort of activates like the ideas. That's always the time that I have more ideas. And usually I have the most ideas exactly the moment that I'm trying to sleep. My night is after it gets dark outside. So after 10. Because here it's summer and we have like literally was like almost 10 p.m. and I still had lights outside. Yeah, technically I suppose that night here in winter would be after 5 p.m. My innovation sparks as the zenith point on which the sun reaches the origin equinox. That's also good. No, but I was going to say that in the past, we used to... Hello, Momonga! Oh, thank you so much for the raid! We have a raid! Hello, raiders! What were you playing? Path of to Nowhere. Wait, what game it is? Hello, Momonga! How are you? How was the game? I never played Path to Nowhere. I think I don't know it. Which game it is? My knowledge in games is not that big or great, to be honest. Also, hi, Hi Raiders, my name is Astra and I'm the witch. Well, technically I'm not a witch. I am an archmage of the Amethyst Tower, and I am a part-time streamer, part-time programmer, full-time mom. This is going to be my introduction for the future, okay? Raiders, welcome to the humble, venerable stream under the dubious case of our elders pariah. What do you mean, dubious case? What is it? I don't have a dubious case. It's a sticky gut. Oh, fuck shit. Edward? You have my compliments. Because I usually don't get scared about with the goat. I don't get scared with that. I didn't. I don't. This time I did not expect it. So you use that exactly as it should be. It is intended use it. It is. Well, I just like jump from my chair. My brain is sleep deprived, so whatever. Okay, my English is not Englishing, but you understood. Anyway, same Among Us, same. Trust me, same. Anyway, it's a stinky gacha game and testing different gacha games every month. Mamonka, you might be interested in this. Silver Palace is going to probably have a beta test. I watched their TOS. Apparently, we can stream it, and if you have 1,000 followers on your main social account, you can also participate and try to get into the creator program. Just saying, Silver Palace might be something to go and take, like keep under tabs. No tabs. Keep under check. I'll play to the beta test. Oh, you can apply to the beta test. It's still not announced. Yeah, it's like the participants are still not announced, but it got announced. So it's going to be probably soon. So you can go and apply. But if you want, you can also apply to the partner program. I'm waiting for 1,000 and I'm applying to the partner program. I know I said I don't want to play gacha games, but listen. The models of Silver Palace are so good. So good. Peak Cinema, what have we been playing this month? A game called Pyre to Nowhere is like a tower defense game. Oh, tower defense, unfortunately, is not my thing. Somehow, I really don't like. Love gacha games. I love the art direction of all of them. I used to be a hater. I'm not a hater. I like the games themselves. I don't like the business model. Like I am sick and tired of gachas. The thing is, give me a game that is subscription to play. Completely fine by me. I'm going to pay that amount every single month, and then I will be able to play my head off whatever I want. I can play and get everything in the game. I just need to pay a monthly service fee. Give me a game that has the same business model of Final Fantasy XIV. It's perfect. You can agree with me or not, but honestly, I would pay a bit of money regardless every single month. So I wouldn't mind paying a monthly fee to try and get. But the thing is, if you get popular enough, having a constant like business, player base that pays you every single month, if you make it a proportionate for the various places. Of course, you have to keep in mind like the different spending power of the different countries. And I think that's also very important. But honestly, best business model. It's not easy, but at the same time, I think it's the more sustainable ones. Because the thing is, live services have constant needs. And constant needs are, you have to fund the servers. Okay, you need to pay for the servers. You need to pay, well, so servers means electricity, so utility bills. You have to pay for the staff. You have to pay for the developers. You have to pay for a certain amount of things. So to have a live service game that is buy to play, so you buy it once and then you don't pay it anymore, kind of, it needs a constant flux of new players, which is very easy to maintain during the early stages. But then as you go on, listen, it's thought out, okay? It's not something that I just like came up with like randomly. If you have a huge influx on the start, that's good because you can maintain the model at first, but then going on in time, and I'm referring to this, for example, with Black Desert, okay? It has the same problem. You have like a certain difficulty to get the funds to run the whole machine, okay? That's what I'm saying. If you have a monthly payment that the player base needs to do, you can ensure that basically you have a prolonged amount of funds that more or less you're able to sort of estimate where they are going for the future months. Because if you see a downward trend, you can sort of try and get it back up with events, with announcements, with new hype. Okay, that's the thing. So I think that to have a good balance between a game that doesn't require you to pay too much and a good replayability for the end games, for the several end games that are going to like keep coming up without having a predatory mechanics. The the subscription model probably is the one that works best. Now, I don't like subscription models normally. This is the only exception. I think it makes sense. Okay, in light of everything that I explained, I might be wrong, but honestly, that's what I came up like factoring everything. Probably it's the best compromise that we can have. Now, playing free, that would be nice, but unfortunately, like, they are a company. They make games to have money, so they need money to like run the whole things, but they also need to produce like a surplus of like revenue. It's not easy, unfortunately. So that's the best thing that I can that's the best conclusion that came into my mind. Unfortunately, it's not a very popular shared thought, so unfortunately not many tend to do that. And now we have a lot of free-to-plays that unfortunately have so many predatory mechanics, and I'm tired of them. And the thing is, I see that character, I like that character, I want that character, but I cannot spend to get that character. And now it eats me inside, and I have to resist to the urge of topping up to trying to get that character. So I'm not playing matches, and I'm relieving myself of the stress. That's what I'm doing. But Silver Palace has such good models. If there is one thing that unfortunately VTubing completely ruined for me, is the fact that when I see a 3D model, I will look into the tiniest detail. Okay, I'll look into the tiniest detail, and my God, if the models from Silver Palace are so well made. They are one of the most well made in the whole gacha scene, honestly. Because the thing is the style that that makes it so good. Like it has, like, they look 2D. Okay, the characters look 2D, but they are 3D. Expecting this, if I will ever get a 3D model, that's the style I want. Okay, the daily system of gachas is just very, yeah, also that. Give me weeklies, okay, a bunch of weeklies that I can do. I can decide to like cut them into different segments and do my, like, one day this one. But the fact that I need to log in every single day, it just bears me out. I know I will probably not play Silver Palace for long. I will try it. Let's see how long I last. But it will come a certain time that it will be I cannot probably reconcile, like, playing the game with my like the things I have to do during the day, and so I will probably unfortunately have to let it go. That stimulate the addiction quite well. My situation is still unfulfilled, however, because I'm having trouble situation with this limited event occurring once a month, and so yeah, that's why I love MMOs. This game makes me boil in repetitive anger that boils my wrath. My self-composure is questioned. You, my guy, should really be a poet of some sort, because you really write well. My goodness, your English is beautiful. Truly, no, your English is really beautiful. I really like it. I know it's a weird thing to say, but my goodness. I wish to be able to write like this one day. Am I weird? Well, I suppose that my colleagues, they think that a script might be very sexy. Yeah, they do. Like, oh my goodness, I read the other day, oh my goodness, that's so sexy. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Oh, I'm salivating. They were talking about a script. You would say, like, oh, they were talking about something like lewd. No, it's a script. It's literally. Thing are missing out. Yeah, FOMO is really, really. Yeah, might be weird to call it FOMO, but listen, I'll just read the acronym as it's written, okay? It's the Italian in me, okay? It needs to read out loud. The fear of missing out. No, FOMO. FOMO is much more funnier. So the FOMO is so strong in gachas, so I get angry at dailies, but I'm not gonna lie, I only log into my gachas once a week. Yeah, makes sense. In a way, like, if you want to play it casual, it's a game that you are able to play casual, that's true. But at the same time, like, I want an MMO. I'm waiting an MMO. You're so right, saying FOMO just feels exactly, because it feels like a word. Like, if you like, it's like lol. I'm not reading lots of laughs or whatever it is, okay? I read lol. And it feels like ASAP. As soon as possible. Do you read it as soon as possible? No, I read ASAP, whatever. Okay. Aside from the pronunciation, I just read that. It just feels like its own word. Exactly. It feels like a word. It makes sense as a word. I don't know. So FOMO is absolutely so much better. There are some acronyms that absolutely like 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐒. If you know, you know. 𝐓𝐶 ASAP is kind of cursed. No, I think that if you know, it's much more cursed than ASAP will ever be. 𝐓𝐶 kind of feels like a swear word. But at the same time, it's kind of funny. Just imagine, like, oh, you are into an interview, a work interview, and then you're like, oh, we will contact you as soon as possible. Okay, thank you. I will wait for a reply ASAP. And they were like, huh? You're probably like, they're going to look you as you grow, like you grew another head or something like that. But yeah, FOMO is absolutely amazing as a word itself. So I will say FOMO, and I don't care about it. And you can just like ask me, what is FOMO if you forget? Anyway, and well, they play about it. I was just watching today a video about Love in This Space, and I think that's I played that game a little bit. Honestly, I just like, thank you for the kind appreciation upon my customized tone. It's been honed by perfection by acquiring the highest sense of philosophy, reading materials that dare to challenge my vision of life, thus tearing me asunder as it rebuilds me into a new person of newly received ideology. That's music to my ears. But anyway, I'm not LARPing for today. Don't worry. I appreciate a lot this LARPing. I appreciate a lot this LARPing. Feel free to do that every single time you want. Okay? Absolutely. Very much appreciated. Still, the 1 second. my cough, it's not leaving me today. Damn it. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I was watching this video about Love in This Space. Played a little bit, didn't honestly. I it's not really for me, honestly. I don't like otome games. That I don't like I don't like otome games. Like I don't need otome games mostly. But I used to play otome games when I was a teenager, but that's not something that my adult self really enjoys. But the thing is, you have a limited cast and you have an emotional attachment. Many girls get an emotional attachment to the characters, and to have a predatory. I honestly. That game is also like an RPG games combined with romance, I think. Yes, I think it's a very good combo, honestly. Genius move, amazing combo. But at the same time, like, just think about it. Limited cast, you get very attached to one of them because, like, it's an otome game. You kind of get attached to one of the characters if you enjoy that type of games. Unless you are someone that just plays it for the game itself. But many, they don't. They actually, like, get involved with the characters. They get deeply attached to the characters, and then you are giving them like, no, honestly, I don't think it's what every other game does. I think it's very different. Like in this case, like there is a deep attachment, like, which is deeply emotional. It's not to say that other games don't play on emotional levels, but not on this degree, in my opinion. Okay, this is a personal opinion. I'm not trying to sell you as a fact. I'm just like, this is my opinion. Now, they'll kill your favorite characters. I don't know the specific game you was talking about. Oh, no, we're talking about Love in This Space. So you get personally attached to a character, and then they are selling you a particular story on that character for a limited time, for which you have to spend hundreds to get. That's weaponizing emotions. Well, no, that's not weaponizing, but that's like basically force you to spend to get the character, like to get something that you are attached emotionally. I don't like it. I think it's deeply cruel. I think it's cruel. Like, if you do something like this, I'm not saying you cannot do that. I think it's actually like, otome games are good. If you like them, I see nothing. I'm not judging this is not a judgment onto the players, okay? I want to make this very clear. It's a judgment on the business model. I'm deeply critical of a business model that weaponized heavy attachment onto characters. Okay, let's take Genshin, okay? They have sort of a dating sim as well, but it's not as deep as Love is This Space. Love in This Space, it's incredibly deep. It's incredibly well made also. But Genshin does not do the same thing. It sells you attachment onto the appearance of a nice character, and you might also like them character-wise, but they are not trying to sell you a deep emotional connection to the character. They are trying to sell you the story and the character that is part of the story. And for me, that's, well, it's not okay still to have a predatory business model, but at the same time does not make it as bad in my eyes as like a predatory otome game. Does it make sense? I hope it makes sense. Like I just like make it a little bit softer, something like this. Okay, I'm just judging the business model. And I'm not saying that one company is better than the other. I'm just saying that there are things that are more severe than others. But it's all boils down on the same topic, okay? It's still predatory. Just one makes it a little bit worse than the other. I like, that's what I do. I really like fairness in things. Like there should be a balance of stuff. And usually you get like this sense that all games, they are trying to squeeze every single cent out of you. Which I really don't like. Like live service things inside games, I get it. You have like some expenses that you need to cover. Makes sense. Now, there needs to be a balance. If I pay a certain amount of money for a game, to buy a game, a live service inside it cannot be like $30. It just can't. Okay, there is no shape or form that will make me pay something like this inside a game that I bought. That's why I prefer indies. I like indie games. I really like indie games lately because and also to me, replayability also is very important. Like if I'm able to play more a game, and each time I can sort of not unlock, but understand something a little bit more about the whole story, that's also nice. But that's just a personal standpoint. Anyway, I said what I said. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's just my personal point of view, okay? Like, it's totally fine if you have a different opinion. Actually, I encourage you to give me your opinion because I do enjoy like this type of discussion in which we have opposite standpoints, because we can sort of like discuss, as long as we don't attack each other, well, not we, but as long as people that are having opposite viewpoints do not attack each other but are able to discuss it like as adults, it actually enriches me because it gives me a different point of view. Like, I have my point of view and it's that. But if I get another point of view and that also makes sense to me, I sort of try to make a mashup of things that make sense. I don't know. I might be weird in this way, but I'm very open to other ideas. It's something that I always do. Now, my sister, for example, tells me that I'm very, very similar to my grandmother in this case. Like, she says, "Oh, you're actually very open on this stuff. Like, you don't mind to have like different opinions and sort of have different discussions with others." I love this topic and discussing stuff, but I have to. Hey, don't worry. I will not be online I'm not much longer, unfortunately, because I have to go to sleep as well. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for the raid, and thank you so much for staying with us and talking a little bit. Have a wonderful dreams, okay? And drink a little bit before going to bed because it's hot. If you are anywhere in Europe, it's hot. I know, yeah, you're European, so yeah. More people need to be open about different viewpoints, make conversation. So yeah. The thing is, I don't know why when people hear opposite opinions from theirs, they immediately switch to attack mode. And it makes like talking with others impossible, especially online. It happens a lot less with in person. Like if you talk to someone in person, but when you talk to someone online, it's much more easier to switch directly on like attack mode. And it's sad. It's sad because there are so many missing opportunities about like a very rich and deep conversation about so many topics, and it's such so many missed opportunities. Well, there was that time I was discussing about Parmigiano and cheese in general with someone, and that person was just attacking me because I was stating that my preference for Parmigiano than for other things, and they attacked me for that, and I was like, yeah, I'm not sure that I would be able to get a very insightful, deep topic about that, but at the same time, yeah, still reinforces that. I got attacked over cheese. I suppose it makes it funny at least. And now I have a funny story to say. So I'm attacking you over Parmesan. Yeah. Yeah. Because they said, oh, Parmesan can be done, like can be made everywhere, like anywhere, and then will be still Parmesan. I'm like, technically, not really. I mean, there like you can take like the same materials and you can use the same like the same way they work the cheese, okay, and you can have a very similar product, absolutely. But there are some things that if you ate Parmigiano Reggiano, okay, all your life, Parmigiano is made in a very specific area that has like the soil has specific characteristics, and the grass that grows from it has a certain flavor, okay, certain enzymes in it that the cows eat, and then the milk produced will age in a certain way. Okay, if you take things from another place and you try to make Parmigiano, it will make something very similar, but the aftertaste will be slightly different. And I was like, yeah, no, absolutely, it can work, okay, it can work, and it will make a very good cheese, okay. I will probably still be able to guess which is Parmigiano Reggiano because I know it, okay, because I am able to, like, for example, there is one made in Czech Republic. It's literally Parmigiano, okay, it's literally that. And it's so good, okay, it's incredibly good, but it doesn't taste like, it's really similar to Parmigiano, but it doesn't taste like Parmigiano Reggiano. I ate blindly, okay, to prove my point to my mom, I ate them both, and I guessed what was the Parmigiano. Why? Because it's the aftertaste. It's just the aftertaste. Now, cheese is just cheese. It's nice. You can enjoy it. It's just like, and they're like, no, you're lying. You cannot. I can tell. Okay, I can just tell. Hi, Star. Welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you? We're talking about cheese. We're talking about cheese and the fact that some things will made same thing, same product, different geographical area of the world will have a different aftertaste. Cheese is amazing, super understandable. Yeah, I was like, because I was attacked over cheese a long time ago on Facebook, back when I was on Facebook. Oh my goodness, how many years is that I last logged into Facebook? But yeah, cheese is good. So, funnily enough, I don't like smelly cheese though. Like, for example, don't give me gorgonzola. I hate gorgonzola. I don't like gorgonzola. Oh, by the way, so this video, welcome fellow raiders, get around the humble, venerable, elven pariah Astra Milve shares her tale about parmesans and cheese. Yes. What were you playing, by the way? Oh, just chatting. What were you chatting about? Were you chatting about cheese? Also, hello, everyone, my name is Astra 𝐓𝐀𝐆𝐻𝑒. I am a part-time VTuber, part-time programmer, full-time mom. I'm going to introduce myself this way every single time now. It's okay, don't worry, I'm not staying long anyway, because I need to go and sleep as well. And thank you so much, you as well, and have a wonderful 𝐓𝐾 prep. Also, I saw your post going on to stay hydrated. I will. Oh wait, the redeem for the bottle is not starting? Wait a second, I need to verify something. Does this work? Let me see. This one. Huh. It was working before, but it's not working anymore. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Okay. Throwables are not working again. And I think I boiled down what was the problem. It's the display port. The port is assigned to this and another one. Possess a Discord? I do have a Discord server. If you type !Discord, I'm going to do it for you. There we go. My Discord server is this one. I need to understand how to be able to make multiple programs work onto the same topic. My aura allowed her to do that for such pride. I'll have you know, if I can help someone, I gladly do so. That's just who I am as a person. But anyway, the what I was saying, I don't remember. I don't remember what I was saying. I was talking about cheese. Well, that thing is actually not. That topic is done. So technically, we're out of topics for today, probably. Well, no, the thing is, many streamers, they are, oh, I have a list of topics that I want to talk today. I don't need that. My topics just come naturally to my mind. The problem is I open a topic and then I never close it. For some reason this time. Oh, �ㄲ𝐀𝐆𝑒! Hi, wait, guys, you're spoiling me so many raids today. Hi, �ㄲ𝐀𝐆𝑒, how are you? Hello, welcome. Oh, you were playing Arc Knights. How is Arc Knights Enfield lately? I sort of, you kind of convinced me to try it eventually. I will probably try it. Peak. I saw that there is a new banner on the idol, like her. I don't know her name, but she's so cute. Sorry, today I have a little bit of like raspy voice. Raspy. Okay, so that's like like this type of thing. Just played a new story. Oh, they got a new story now. It's a new area. Are new area unlocked now, or it's still like the two initial areas? I can LARP another introduction because we run out of stuff to talk about. Well, technically we're talking about Enfield, but right now. Oh my goodness, my throat. Anyway. Oh, by the way, guys, there is a poll. The idol girl is the next rotation. Oh, I see. Still not here, so they are doing prep work, basically. Guys, just to remind you. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. My entire PC just froze for like 2 seconds, and I was like panicking inside. Wait a second, it's not going to shut down, right? It's not going to shut down. No, it can't. But that new areas are out. That new areas are out. Nice. If I have time, I might look into it. Unfortunately, I don't know if I will have time, but I'm kind of curious. Anyway, I wanted to say something, but I forgot. Oh, yeah. The poll is on, okay? You remember to vote because we are very near to 1,000. So also, I might do a extra karaoke stream next week, cause on next Thursday. Cause the thing is, I have an appointment with the so I have is it not an interview, but it's like I have an appointment with CL's teacher to talk about her situation right now, because it's like a routine update that I do. And so I have to take the whole afternoon off. And now I know that like the talk with the teacher is going to probably take like 1 hour and a half, but not the whole afternoon. And so I was like, you know what? I probably can squeeze in an extra stream in the afternoon. It will be much earlier though than usual. It won't be the same hour. It will be probably in like several hours, 5-6 hours at least before my normal streaming hours. But I can probably squeeze in a karaoke stream. So I was like, okay, you know what? I have a bit of time. I can probably get a nice karaoke stream that day. Would you be okay with that? But it won't, like, it will be an extra stream. I don't know if it will be like double stream that day or it will be like just karaoke stream. I have to choose. I have to decide. So we will see. Also, I was thinking about like, would you as another idea for the celebratory stream, would be to design together the brain cells mascot. Since I started to work on something, but I don't like it. So I want to start from the beginning again. I was thinking we can actually do it together, because it will be something that we create together at the same time, and I think it's much more like it makes so much sense. Like, to me, I can create it and then propose it to you, or I think that making it together is a lot better. I have to bail a bit early. Got a group call to take, so I missed your. Don't worry. You won't miss a lot more. Don't worry. Thank you so much for coming up, and I hope that your call will go amazingly. And have a wonderful rest of the day. And yeah, no, I actually think I will probably stop right now because I'm kind of tired and it's past midnight. Wait. It's actually past midnight. Oops. And so I will probably close it here because I have to work tomorrow and I will probably be very tired. So yeah, bye. And so I'm going to bid you good night as well. Everyone, thank you so much for the raids. Thank you, Yokshi. Man, the story was really good and I have more questions now and so I'm excited. I'm going to ask you about this privately, okay? I'm going to ask about it. Don't worry. Thank you so much for the stream. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for coming by. I was very, very happy to have you here. Thank you so much for keeping me company. Thank you so much for the amazing various topics that we have, especially the dating buildings thingy. That was very interesting. And see you everyone soon. I won't probably be able to stream this weekend, but let's see for the next week. If we reach the 1,000 this week, the next one will be the celebratory week. If it will go on to if we reach it the next week, it will be the one after. So we will see, okay? Everyone, love you lots. Bye. Take care of yourself. Love you lots. And have a wonderful weekend, guys. Bye.